Hello YouTube, Poketch here, and I'm doing an interview with a guy who's basically been camping, waiting for Pokemon Sword and Shield in Nintendo New York. He's a great guy, Brian, also known as Novice. I'm going to interview him right now. So I'm here with Brian, aka Novice. This is the guy who's been camping. You saw him on Twitter. This tweet blew up.
It's going to be 10 days if I finish the whole thing. Right now we're on day 2.
Day 2 of camping. He's been camping outside Nintendo New York for the Pokemon Sword and Shield launch. I myself am only gonna go to my local GameStop, get it at midnight, but this guy's going all out.
Oh yeah, dude, it's my personal final launch at the store, so I definitely want to go all out, and I just had to snag that first spot.
So you're gonna get the first spot in Nintendo New York.
So it's a little tricky. If we're talking about the old terms that they used to go by, right now, yes, hands down. They have this new RSVP system where you can just go online when they tweet out a link to like attend an event, for example, the Pokemon Sword and Shield line. So then that would be like, oh, I click online, type my name, and I'll be there, And there's like a limited amount of people that can go in. So I don't know if after I like do my whole like invitation thing, if I'll be able to go in as first. So that's up to them. But I think I'll
either first or one of the first.
One of the first or first. I'm aiming for that at least, or just for a good time, honestly, because I'm a big fan of Pokemon.
So lots of people know about this, not just me. People actually even help. You told me people have actually been helping out with this.
Right.
So how does that?
So this spans. I mean, it's kind of early in the launch right now for me to be like saying a lot of stories, but I had a friend in particular who basically had like contacted like an Uber Eats or whatever, and like had them bring out the food to me like while I was in line last night, and I just think that's amazing because honestly, like, I don't know.
Was it a fellow Pokemon fan?
It wasn't a Pokemon. I mean, I think they're a Pokemon fan, but they're definitely just a friend. And honestly, I don't know. I just appreciate it because I feel like as a whole, as a community, whether you're a Pokemon fan or a Nintendo fan, you like when you're in that line, like you had people helping each other, and then when you just like decide to help, you get that back, and it's just really nice.
That is amazing. So, do you work, go to school? How do you just stay here this long?
Okay, so the ongoing joke right now is that I have too much time on my hands, and that's because I graduated high school like 4 years ago. So I've just been doing my own thing, like living life, experiencing life. So this is my last line because I'm going to be going to college like soon after, like I think in January. So
so you graduated and you decided to work, and now you're going to college? Is that? Oh, okay. That's completely cool. I thought you were really young. I thought you were like.
No, I look really young. But I'm like 22. I just turned 22. And so I'm like still in the transition between like 21, 22. Like you keep forgetting, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that is. Yeah, that was. I'm 23. I'm turning 24 this month.
Oh god.
So it's weird. People say I look 18, 19.
I thought you were younger, dude.
I'm a college dropout, and I just work.
No, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So I just decided to, like just put my.
I do YouTube in the side, and because I love doing YouTube. Anyways, what else I was gonna ask? So you said you work while you're doing this, or?
Right. So even though I'm camping out here, I personally can't take all the credit. Sorry, I was dropping my coffees. I personally can't take all the credit because my friend Shifty, or Lewis, he's just been helping me out. Like when I have to go to work because I have to commute from New York in the line to Connecticut, which is a whole state down, and then just be like, like just go back and forth between working and then going back. So it's a lot of money because it's train expense, and then it's also because of the fact that I have to, provide for my friend. Like I don't want to have him just pay for his own stuff. Like because if I want him to help me like that, I want to be able to give back. So he's like in a good spot to like hold it down.
That is amazing. The dedication for this.
Dude.
Yes.
I wouldn't just want to do it to myself. Like I want to help other people too, obviously.
So you talked about personal stuff as well as the whole situation, but let's talk Pokemon. Let's talk your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Sword and Shield?
Okay, so honestly, I didn't know what to expect. So I'm a big Pokemon fan, so like anything Pokemon, I'll eat it up. But the thing is that with Sword and Shield, the first trailer that we ever got when they revealed like the starters, right? Like I just think that was really nice, and I don't know, we just didn't get a lot of info, so I was kind of expecting something smaller, but after the whole leaks and everything that have come out, like it's a big game. Like there's a lot of Pokemon. They could have added like the entire Pokedex, but like there are reasons and it makes sense. It kind of, the way I feel about it is when they divide the Pokedex, it kind of like gives you more hype to anticipate those Pokemon in the next game. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for example, like one of my favorite electric.
What do you
types
think the next games are gonna be?
Oh, Diamond and Pearl remix.
All right. Same here. Sinnoh confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what starter you want to get?
Starter. So I'm getting both games. I'm gonna get my main one is gonna be Sword, and my mess around game is gonna be Shield. For Sword, I'm gonna get Grookey, and for Shield, I was gonna get Score Bunny until I saw the leaks. No spoilers, but now I'm gonna get Sobble.
Wow.
For people who've seen the leaks, obviously.
Yeah. My playthrough is gonna be like an ironic like live stream. So I'm gonna basically play Pokemon Shield, pick Score Bunny, play as a girl, like everything, all the ironic. Choose Larvitar, play as catch a Larvitar because Tyranitar looks like Godzilla. It's like a running gag. So that's what I'm gonna do. You wouldn't have like your main playthrough and then your
I'm
like
gonna have
joke
my main
around.
playthrough and I'm gonna have my side. Besides, it makes it so much easier because I get both of I get the best of both worlds because I get both exclusive Pokemon. You know, like
Yeah, that's
Ponyta
true.
or like Farfetch'd.
That's great. You could trade between like my sister's getting Sword, so we're basically trading for the exclusives.
I've always been buying both versions ever since like X and Y.
Really?
So, like, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon. Yeah. All of them.
Have you played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
I have actually. I haven't finished the post game though.
Yeah, the game is not so good, but I heard it's good post game.
It's
good
very
post
mixed
game
because like if you play Sun and Moon, you don't want to play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because it's literally the same game again until the end.
But if it's your first
But if
time,
it's your first time, you would want to go with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
because you get a lot of
Yeah, because
extra.
you get a lot more. Yeah.
That makes sense. Now you said you've been a Pokemon fan since the beginning, or
Yeah. So not since the beginning because Pokemon's like almost outlived me basically, but since like I was 5. So like my first game was Silver. My first console like device was like the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
But yeah, and then I've been playing ever since then. But like now recently, like I haven't been keeping up. But like whenever there's a Pokemon game, I'm like, okay, let's go back in. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm consistently there, but like whenever it's there, I'm like, shit, let's go back in.
What's your favorite region overall?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like Unova, Sinnoh, Hoenn, Kanto,
my favorite. Okay. So.
Maybe you don't know how to answer that. Maybe pick your favorite your favorite generation.
Yeah, it's got to be Gen 2. I'm sorry, and it's
Gen
got to
2?
be that. It's also got to be that for the region. It's just because freaking I started my game, like everything, started in Gen 2, so like I just think it holds a special place.
All right, Sinnoh Master Race, Sinnoh
I was
game.
gonna say Hoenn. If it wasn't Gen 2, it was gonna be Hoenn. Hoenn has really good Pokemon.
I loved Hoenn, but I feel like Sinnoh, like replaying everything because I've been replaying a lot of the old stuff, and I just love Sinnoh so much. And I've actually been playing Unova again, Black and White, Black 2 specifically. Black 2.
I think I have White 2. I think I want to replay that one again.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's fun, but like I think Platinum is just a masterpiece. Like I can't.
Oh wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did any of your favorite Pokemon make the cut? If you check the Galar Dex.
A couple did. I'm just sad that Sinnoh couldn't make it. The Sinnoh guys.
Yeah.
But
spoiler alert.
I don't know. I haven't seen the entire
Pokédex.
Pokédex.
Even more
actually.
that they're gonna do like the Sinnoh games next because if not all of them are there, it's because they're all gonna be in there. You know.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
gonna happen.
A few of them, like but I haven't seen the full Pokédex. I have to like look at it.
No, yeah, I just know like the major ones, like not like the small ones. I still can't believe that what was it? I think it was the Pidove line that made the cut. It was like the Pidove, Tranquil, and then like Unpheasant. Those are like my least favorite Pokemon.
Oh my god, yeah, they're not so good.
Yeah.
That's interesting, the Unova guys. I know one of my favorite for Unova is I think my favorite for Unova is Golurk, the Golurk line, and the Vanillite line.
Yeah, I like the Riolu line, and I was kind of hoping the Zoroark line would make it, but they didn't make it.
It sucks that there's no Garchomp. I love Garchomp.
Oh, you're right. Garchomp didn't make that. I think Trapinch made the cut, but I'm not sure.
I like Flygon. My profile picture is of a Flygon.
Is it really?
Yeah, because the thing, my original channel name was Soup. And the reason why, because it was an inside joke where I had a Flygon called Soup. And it was based off an inside joke of my brother. And I decided to call the channel Soup. And I found out there was already another YouTuber called Soup with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. and I was like, I can't,
You can't use it, yeah.
Yeah, so I decided to call it Poketch because it's related to Gen 4 and it's very simple and memorable, like
it's gonna
Poketch.
it's gonna be really relevant soon because it's
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna capitalize on that.
really,
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
yeah.
So what's your social media stuff?
Oh, okay. So you can find me on just noviceptic. So it's NOVICEPTIC. So that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's YouTube. I don't do YouTube anymore, but I have stuff there. Like if you want to see how I met Reggie or whatever, go on YouTube. Noviceptic. There you go. Bam. Holy crap! I got to meet Reggie. I still can't. I really can't right now. Twitter, Instagram.
He
YouTube.
met Reggie. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's
Correct.
a whole different story.
Man,
That was cool. Yeah.
I miss Reggie.
I do too, man. I
He's
think Doug
retired.
Bowser's
Yeah, Doug Bowser's a good guy. He's gonna. Awesome. I think I ran out of questions. You've been going for 10 minutes, so that's
Oh,
great.
that's a good question. Sword or Shield?
Yeah, I told you Shield.
Oh, Shield? Is it a Shield?
I told you I'm playing Shield. I'm picking Corbin and going all the ironic route. But personally, I think I don't care for either or game. I just picked Shield because like my sister's getting Sword.
Oh, yeah, the counterparts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that with my siblings too.
Yep, all the time. I think we're done. So awesome. Thanks for interviewing.
Thank you. Oh, also, I just remembered this. Okay. This is from Let's Go. This is the exclusive Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh, you're a Let's Go
it's a
fan?
beanie.
Or it's
yeah,
just...
I love Pikachu. Well, out of the both games, I got Pikachu. So then I'm like, let me get Pikachu. So yeah.
Let's